to clear and disassemble, and then another 3 minutes to reassemble and focus check. So all the time in the world. So on test day, here's how it's going to look when y'all come up.
I ground my weapon in my gloves.
Yes. For part 1, you can remove your gloves as long as you ask, just like every other EIB lane. I'm sure they're saying the same thing. As long as you ask, it's good to go. Before we start part 2, you'll put your gloves back on. As far as your M4 goes, EIB rules within arm's reach of you. As long as you're putting it down in the cubicle up there on test day, it's arm's reach. You don't have to worry about it. All right, when you come up, I'm going to read you the task condition standard, and I'm going to say, do you understand?
Yes.
Zeros on the clock.
Zeros.
And then we're going to do a 3, 2, 1, go.
The weapon is in a safe direction. I've ensured it's on fire. Back.
Palm up.
Safe. Forward. Down and away.
Down and away. 5-point safety check.
Feed pause.
1.
Feed tray.
2.
Inspecting the barrel.
3.
The bolt face.
4.
The magazine well.
5. You do not have to stick your fingers in the magazine well. You do not. You can just look at it.
You have to verbalize that, though, right?
You should verbalize it, but you don't have to verbalize it. Just really exaggerate that movement with your head looking in there. If you guys are old and don't like change like me, and you want to put your fingers in there, we're not going to dock you for it, but if your glove gets stuck, you're on the timer.
Back.
It's on you.
Fire. Forward.
All right, now we're good to start disassembly. There is no set order in which you have to disassemble this weapon, but we have found that it works best to disassemble from rear to front. If at any point you go to take off that buttstock with the spring in there compressed, you're going to be a safety no-go because it's going to shoot out and fuck you up. If at any point you go to charge it with the spring inside still and the buttstock off, you're going to be a safety no-go for the same reason. Does that make sense?
Hey, pay attention to my labels. These are the same labels you're going to see on test day. The exact same labels. They're going to be in a slightly different order. Slightly different. We don't have a lot of staples. So, guess what? Not that different. I get you. You want me to mix it up that bad?
Shut up.
Damn. Hey, they're going to say separated. The parts that say separated need to be separated. Alright, the bolt separated into 3 parts.
It used to be 2 parts for the bolt on EIB's past.
Spring and
now
shit.
It's 3.
Separated. Guess what? The barrel doesn't say separated. You don't need to separate anything.
Heat charge stays on.
Some of these gas tubes, really fucking sticky. This is one of them. This is the hardest gas tube out here. If you can get this off, you can get every gas tube off. Don't worry. Gas cylinder, tripod, receiver, and you stand up and say complete.
Time stops when you stand up and say complete. Even with us going slow, walking through it, and taking our time, we did that in 2:04. So we had damn near another whole minute that he had to do this. So take your time, make sure you're double checking the labels. If you're unfamiliar with the pieces of the saw, I would just try to remember key words like buttstock, rod, or bolt. We're not actually testing you on if you know the nomenclature verbatim. You just got to be able to put it next to the right label.
What's up?
Just to clarify, so when you're gonna lock it back, put it on safe, put it forward.
Yes, this lane does it the right way, like you would do it in real life.
Okay.
Back safe forward. Your next lane is going to do it the
Back
crazy
forward,
EIB
safe.
way, and we don't talk about that at this lane.
Hey, we'll talk after about the performance steps are posted all the way around. That's in the performance steps as well.
Yep. All right. So now that he's done with the first half of part 1, I'll get your question at the end. Once he's done with the first half of part 1, we're not going to read the task condition standards again because it's the same ones. So all I'm going to do is go zeros on the clock.
Zeros.
3, 2, 1, go. Like he was about to say, if you guys have questions on test day, the only thing I can do is read the task condition standards. I can't do shit else for you. So get your questions in today and next week.
Hey, once you get that gas tube on, you give the bipod a little shake. It should only go about 30 degrees. If it goes 180, that means you didn't put it on correctly. Same thing on your barrel. If you have the time, take the time. Give it a smack forward. Make sure you seated that thing in all the way.
We don't care how you reassemble, but what we have found is that it is easier to reassemble from front to rear, because now he can tripod it up and he'll have gravity helping him out when he's putting all the guts back inside. And then he doesn't do it, but I like to open up the feed tray so that I can see from the top the little grooves catching on the ledges when I'm putting the bolt in. But so Rogerson's high speed, he doesn't need help like that. spring. It doesn't matter what side you put the rod in. It's going to go in. It's going to be fine. Just make sure the two little nubs on the side are on the sides for the back when you're putting it in the slots. Once he finishes assembling his saw, he's going to go straight into his functions check.
Make sure your trigger assembly is on fire when reassembling it. Fuck you on your functions check if you don't.
We don't care where you put the pins on disassembly either. Just don't fucking lose them or you're going to get a no-go.
Alright, the weapon is in a safe direction. I'm ensuring it's on fire.
Palm up, hold
Back.
it to the rear.
Placing it on safe. I'm attempting to fire. If it does not fire, I'm placing it on fire. Bolt forward. Complete.
Time stops when you stand up and say complete. 139. Damn near had a minute and a half left. Take your fucking time with part one. Don't stress about it. Alright? Like, if you guys somehow get a no-go on this lane, it's probably not going to be on part one. Unless you do a safety violation, or lose a piece, or break a piece through negligence. Otherwise, part one is not the part to fucking freak out about.
Questions on part one?
So you don't have to close the dust cover?
Nope, not a thing here.
That was last year's shit.
Next lane over you might, but not here.
Okay. And then the second thing, would you have to verbalize all 5 safety
You
points?
don't, and you're not going to be able to on part two, right? But on part one, why risk it? Why leave it up to me thinking you didn't see it or look in there?
Mm-hmm.
You might as well say everything on part one. It'll help talk you through it too.
If you do it and I see you do it, you're gonna get a go. If you do it
Yeah,
and
so
you verbalize it, you're gonna
count.
get a go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And it's
5.
like even easier
One,
then,
two,
because
three,
it's
four,
like
five.
this guy definitely did it because I watched his head move and he said it. But on the flip side, if you verbalize it and you don't fucking do it, you're a no-go. If I'm just like 5-point safety check, and then just go right into loading and be like, all right, dude, there's our no-go area with no shade over there. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
The biggest thing is exaggerating on that neck, like died, because the helmet, it's hard to see head movement with the helmet on. So just really make sure you're shoving your face.
So as long as the helmet's
Out of the way.
top of the helmet's facing the left.
Yeah, just make
I
sure
wouldn't-
it's
don't
not in the
overthink it,
exact
man.
same
Just fucking
position.
crane your neck and look at
just
it.
crane your neck in there, should be fine.
I got a big man.
Yeah, exactly.
And the down and away, look down and away, and as soon as the feed tray's up, you can fucking look at it. Cool. It's fine.
It's not that deep. We're not those assholes. Just move your head. I can't see what you see with your eyes.
All right, any more part one questions before we move on to the fucking shovel? All right, part two.
It's not the hard part.
That was not the hard part, sorry. All right, task, clear load fire until stoppage occurs. Perform immediate action, expend remaining ammunition, unload and clear a 249 machine gun. Condition, you're a member of a team conducting combat operations. You have a stoppage while engaging targets with your machine gun. Standard, correctly perform all steps in sequence within 30 seconds. All right, so before we begin part two, we're gonna have you put your gloves back on.
Gloves are on.
All right. Every single candidate is going to start in the exact same position, in the prone, with the weapon in their shoulder and the metal piece on top of the shoulder. You all have to start that way. That's the way we agreed with the committee that we were going to do it. We did that to help you guys out so that when we say go, you don't have to waste a second putting it in your shoulder. It's already there, so you can just start fucking ripping it. All right. We're going to read the task condition standards. I'm going to say, do you understand?
Yes.
Zeros on the clock.
Zeros.
3, 2, 1, go.
Back.
Palm
safe. Forward. Down and away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Do not touch the charging handle after your 5-point inspection. Do not lower the feed tray. Immediately cant the weapon to the right and put your rounds in all the way to the right and all the way to the back.
Straight to fire.
Pops. Hold. Observe. Notice how he's exaggerating his observation. Push. Squeeze. Straight to clearing.
Back. Safe. Forward. Down and away. Back. Fire. Time stops.
Time stops as soon as that charging handle gets locked in the front. It starts on your shoulder. You can remove it from your shoulder to like clear and load. Goes back on your shoulder to fire and pops. And then it can come off your shoulder again for the last clear.
Yeah, so like I verified it clear. I'm just riding the bolt forward. I don't have to re-shoulder that weapon, right? I didn't re-shoulder it when I rode the bolt forward because it's clear. I just cleared it. Save yourself that 1 second. It's going to count on this. It's going to count a lot.
You can't, like we said, you can't really verbalize too much on part 2 because you guys are going to be moving fast as fuck. But definitely try to say something or bring attention to your observation for pops. That's
Hey.
the one part that's going to get you.
If the rounds don't fire, go straight into pops.
Yeah.
Straight into pops. You get a kerchunk on that first round, guess what? It's fine. Go straight into pops. You get another kerchunk, straight into clearing. You don't have to fire a single round on this lane. That being said, if you seat them all the way to the rear and all the way over, 90% of the time these will fire on this lane. Things that's not going to make them fire is this. I'm not going to stop you on it. It's fine. The only reason you can load them that far forward is because they're blanks. That's not your fault. That's the blank's fault. The only thing we're going to really stop you guys on loading, you guys fucking, somebody was like slamming shit like this shut. You're breaking things. Upside down, crazy work, loaded incorrect.
What about not putting CD?
Fucking, yeah, so if you go to shut it here, yeah, it's going to fall out. You didn't load it correctly. But it's not that deep if it's like here and it doesn't fucking, it's gonna seat. It just seated the rounds, they're locked in. It's just not gonna fire. I can already tell you there's a gap right here.
Because no matter what the rounds or the weapon does, you know you're doing 1 pops, 1 clear.
It'll help you if they fire, I promise.
It will be more smooth. Everyone has that oh shit buffering moment when it ka-chunks on the first one, but still it's the same shit. I'm gonna do pops once, try again, clear.
Fucking pile up tones over here. Alright, hey, another one. I don't have bad days in the Army, I'm telling everybody, but it'd suck if you guys showed up on my first really bad day and I'm taking it out on people, right? This is something that was stressed to us. Technically, it is palm up the entire time. That is not palm up.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Anyone that's been an open bolt machine gunner in their life or been around these, this is a terrible fucking habit we have. This is a terrible habit. Get rid of it. This is how we do it on the EID.
Because you got
The
2
only
lanes
way
that are going to care about that.
we use this charging handle. That palm stays up the entire time.
Split them up on game day. Do not do 40 and saw back to back on game day.
Yeah, there's
The charging
very
handle shit's going to fuck you up.
minute differences that are going to fuck you up. It's very close to being the same, but not.
It's all the same except that, and I think they care about the dust cover.
All right, hey, I'm gonna brief. When we cut you guys loose here in a second, if you are disassembling, reassembling, you need to be wearing your helmet, your taps, your EIB standard minus gloves. If you are firing it, you need to be wearing all your shit with your gloves.